Hi collectives, I hope you're doing well today, staying balanced and at peace. Welcome to Sacred Ways Divine Entertainment. I hope you're enjoying the show. I just want to give a shout out to everyone that's helped me get through the hardest times in the collective, especially Mom and my star sisters. I love you all so much and I thank you, and I'm always thinking about you and praying for you, and I love you. Okay, there's a mandate in the energy, and we have evildoer, and somebody's going through a storm, or these people are going through a storm. There's a mature man and their thoughts over a privileged lady. How they stole from you and the pathway they took ended over a house and sudden wealth. They're having courthouse issues because the work that they did landed them in court. This card was underneath my thigh, so I had to pull it. There's something about overseas money transfers. Your ex said that you were an evildoer, but they actually work on the dark side. God is not protecting them. They're lying about messing with people that you were in connection with and energy harvesting. They lied about false reports to landlords of places you were trying to get, and about doing spell work, paying overseas practitioners, and not being a part of Operation Artichoke. There's a forged signature in the energy. They have a car in your name. There's sex trafficking in the energy. They could have accused you of being a slut. They're going through endings. These sluts that tried to keep you in a bubble, keep you unaware about losing a home, hotel, housing, period. They're a slut. Queen of Cups. That is not divinely protected. They feel hopeless now. They're stuck in their head over you, and you're not heartbroken. When I did my pre-shuffle, a mature man that you were with, we're picking up on their energy. They're fake. They could have weapons. They're lying about being part of Project Bluebird. MA is in the energy. Someone's not protected by source. They feel stuck. They're lying about being infatuated with you. They could be trying to go on the run. They could have a false deed or title. They're lying about gang stalking you or having you gang stalked. They're not protected from the blackout force. Their operation has been exposed of all the crap that they talked about you. To King of Cups in reverse. They said that you're a man stealer. This King of Cups in reverse didn't want you to see their red flags. They worked with a co-worker in reverse. There's FBI in reverse involved. That could be a friend or family member or in connection to one. You're getting victory over this. Over the corrupt law enforcement that came against you and the corrupt CIA. These undercover agents from all agencies, they were told to fall back. They're part of stealing YouTube money. I know I've never received 1 penny from YouTube. Letter L is in the energy. New York in reverse. Spy program. Phone spy program. These people are money hungry. Could be a retired firefighter. They could have sent money, or they're asking someone to send them money. They know that you were abused on purpose as a child. They chased women and men for money. They're lying about having storage sheds and units with what's in them. Could have bank fraud crap in it, or they're part of it. Operation MK Ultra. They're lying about having impulsive behavior. They're lying about not protecting you from a banker. They work with a banker. They're lying about protecting a banker. There's a corrupt lawyer in the energy. That's lying about being a man baby or working with a man baby in reverse. That's a crap corn. Part of giving you a 30-day notice. Now they are. And they're afraid. They wanted you afraid and homeless. These people are entitled, ignorant, cocky, unstable, and crazy. They have criminal histories. They're having sleepless nights, fear and anxiety. There's a 9 of Swords in reverse that ended up being a fake friend. They're under spiritual court. Squad with the squad. Highway patrol is going bananas over boats and docks. What they're moving with boats at docks. They're facing financial loss. They're liars about doing black magic. There's someone with green eyes that's a true alcoholic. We've got programming and mind controlling the children of these schools and colleges. There's a detective in reverse that your ex paid for to watch you. They lied about you being insane. The letter R. The letter T. Part of sabotaging you. They wanted you shitting bricks. Exes don't like their pictures taken because they don't want to be in trouble, especially somebody with gray hair that worked with a false judge. That could have brown eyes, work with your ex-family. They could have a civilian job. They're a wife swapper, they whack people. They did false police reports on you, medical, all of it, to isolate you. A cousin in reverse is involved. They're lying about being greedy and prideful, or they act like it. They're part of the CIA behavior control experiment on you. They were part of this being engineered upon you for revenge. Someone in this energy is excited over you. All these people, your cousin wanted to screw you over, so no one would be excited over you. Access is denied. Don't tell me your cousin's infatuated with you. The letter G is in the energy, and we have justice. This cousin is projecting onto you. They wanted you fighting with them and with the family. They're obsessed with you. They could have addictions. There's a King of Pentacles in reverse that could have addictions that were trying to be a part of stealing your ideas. They're in denial. There could be a van or an SUV following you. Plays have games, mind control, selfish, unstable, mentally. People are being watched by drones now that were part of wrecking your reputation. Someone you dated. They wanted you salty over you getting fired from past jobs or lying about that. They're nervous. They didn't stop. The divine warned them. We have sex energy parties in the energy. These people are part of noticing you, getting you kidnapped by the cartel. The DEA in reverse is involved. About creating a falsehood, lying about it to the upright DEA. About money. Being paid money from a cult. COINTELPRO operation. Your ancestors are protecting you. These people could be trying to stock up now because they try to jack up your life. King of Swords in reverse. That put you through a maze. Now they're trapped in a maze that they put themselves in. Operation Mockingbird. Shit's going down. I need some chapstick. Where did it go? Where's the chapstick? Yeah, it really sucks not having furniture because you're always losing shit. I feel like I'm constantly having senior moments. Where did it go, Spirit? I'll just use this. Oh. It's in the bathroom. I don't want to waste your time chasing chapstick. Okay, there's an internist in reverse that's lying about doing drugs. They cheated. Someone they were part of helping someone get out of having to pay bail, get out of jail. There was counsel in reverse. They're part of getting you kidnapped, held hostage, getting your home repoed and convicted. They had a meeting about this to prosecute you and to take you out. They wanted you to lose your car, make you look like a play bunny, face confinement. They wanted you concerned over that. These false agencies are doing magic on court officials. They need anger management. This network that worked against you. There's a waitress in reverse that has air and fire in their chart. Queen of Wands in reverse. They're part of paying people, or they were paid to do a false report on you so you have to face fines and fees. They could have said that you had a gambling problem. People that gambled with your life in the office in reverse did nothing but go off of hearsay and committed perjury about you. There could be a student with a throwaway phone. Or they're lying about a throwaway phone. That's got evidence on it about this contract in reverse for motion with a lawyer that worked with your handlers, your exes. This all didn't work out together to cause you domestic violence. There's a game warden in reverse that is part of trying to pass you legal issues. We have mens re guilty mind. They didn't want you to get exonerated from a King of Swords in reverse that wanted you to go bankrupt. You probably already did a bankruptcy while you were with them, in a relationship with them, and they didn't care. There's an Empress in reverse that filed a false police report on you. They could have a stash a car or stash a house hidden with a coven in reverse that were part of hunting you. They're getting subpoenaed. There's a Queen of Wands in reverse that's full of fire, that's getting charged. They could have said that you're pregnant or they're pregnant. They're trying to run from the work they did, acting as though they were a defendant. They're going to get detained. There's a Queen of Pentacles in reverse that wanted you to get a ticket from a false police officer, or they lied about getting a ticket from a false police officer. They're trying to hide. We have rescission. This system didn't work. There's a false disposition from a thug, these thugs that wanted you under spiritual court in a trap house. They did false testimonies so they could try to be your daddy. There's a bartender in reverse that knows about somebody messing with your tires and exes, multiple people. There's a Queen of Cups in reverse, my priest shuffle, that's in despair over holding back documentation from you, trying to keep you distracted. They may want to confess that they were trying to manifest you, never to heal. They were in connection to a Knight of Swords in reverse that's wanted you, that lied about you being a stalker of theirs, I guess, chasing them, unaliving you, traveling to unalive you and bring death to you with the Knight of Cups that they worked with. There's a King of Wands in reverse that was a twin flame that wanted you at your breaking point, try to get you dismembered, try to make it look like a natural disaster with someone you dated that didn't have chemistry with you. They pretended to. Try to take you out for life insurance. They could be on the run now. They're in the hanged man position. They wanted you in sorrow. There's an emperor here that lied about giving you a fake offer. They lied about you being hot and cold with them, fighting with them. They paid people a lot of money to end your world in the beginning. Now they're going through an emotional storm because they're getting arrested. Karma's here for them. They're going through conflict. They're clinging on to you because of your beauty. They feel regretful. There is a Queen of Swords that worked with the Divine Masculine in reverse and a King of Swords that couldn't cause you death with love. They didn't want you to ever love again. There's a King of Swords that worked with the main female that could be in regret now because of the commitment they made, or you're in a commitment, and because all things are possible through Christ and justice is on your side, you're walking away from these people that try to isolate you. This female is going through disappointments. They could be isolating. They can't get away from what they've done to try to end your happiness and try to bring you a tower, but you're in peace. You know you're better off without these people and this organized crime that are evildoers. Luck is on your side. Someone that lives in a wooded area is thinking about this crime of passion. Could be a male that's a fraud and jealous over your fertility here. Or you're gonna have a family and they're trying to run away now from what's being exposed on social media about them trying to have power and control over you, that they're a serial killer. You have your they want your boundaries down, and they're always waiting for the right time to come in. They have attachments to third parties. They wanted you overwhelmed, on edge, defensive, paranoid, exhausted, fatigued, have lack of motivation, but you're in your start energy. They can't cover this up. If they had an affair on you, they've wanted you to be close to them or get somebody close to you so they could do something new to you, but you have a free spirit, and these people are going through conflict and disappointments. They feel overburdened. They're thinking about the old times. You have money coming in soon here. 9 of Pentacles. Your fruits of labor are paying off, and these people are bitter over it because they have tunnel vision about you being an alien. These people want to come in and bluff you, this ex. They wanted you to stop avoiding them and blocking them. There's a King of Cups that you release because you see them, that they lied. They gave to others and not you. They had a lot of secrets and mysteries about trying to cause you an accident. There could have been an accident at a party, or they wanted you to party, or they put drugs in your system so you could get into a car accident. near a mountainous area for revenge. They couldn't cause you death and bury you. They wanted to stop you from nurturing yourself and getting downloads of them stealing from you with all these people that are going through anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, despair. They're going through emotional loss. They're going through blockages. They feel empty. Loss of intuition because you're not going to prison and you're not under spiritual judgment. You're not homeless. Somebody wants or wanted you to have cloudy judgment about going on a boat with someone. You used your intuition. This was a collaboration that didn't work. Someone who is reminiscing, having bittersweet memories about you, casted all these illusions about you. To your exes so they could shock them to make you weak. You used your intuition about them drugging and poisoning you. You knew that they were part of a cult they said you were. You're getting justice for these people that partnered in crimes. They're trying to hide this. They're not divinely protected. You're celebrating, or these people celebrated too early. They couldn't abuse and neglect you. They got paid money to mind control you, to strangle you, cause you heart fog, curse you in your life, to try to cause confusion, say that you're not a loyal person. You have a strong foundation, you're not heartbroken over these false loves. There's a Nine of Pentacles, that's a false grandparent. That lied about a child going missing. Or there's a Nine of Pentacles that worked with a married couple that are grandparents. That's lying about a missing child. Or they said that you were childish, that you were perverted, that you were exhausted, that they were trying to trap you on purpose, with having you withdrawn from people, not having an awareness or of importance of value of yourself. You're healing from these egotistical people that lie about you. There was a homicide at a beach. A family's idea here led them and trapped them into mistakes, only causing them painful endings. Ten of Swords energy for working with the devil. They're going through natural disasters. Others trying to steal your spiritual gifts or inheritances. They're in their pride. They're trying to clean up that they're prideful people. They're longing and craving and aching for you. They're spying on you. They're being dishonest. They want a new beginning. They want to apologize. Because you were their soulmate. They're obsessed because you cared for them. There's a Queen of Cups in reverse that's not getting any sex with the water sign in reverse. They wanted you heartbroken over that relationship. There's a Queen of Wands in reverse. that's been investigated or were trying to stress you out. They didn't want you to have any downloads, epiphanies. They didn't want you to awaken over them being a lustful person, or they said that you were. Now they're hopeless. Overworking with a couple in reverse, having legal issues. They feel trapped now. There was a meeting with your past people of your life that are greedy. There's an empress here, or you're this empress, and an ex has to face a judge, or they're getting arrested. They're in pain because they have clarity and truth about this, of what happened in a hotel, motel, or where you're living. They're going through financial loss and facing imprisonment confirmation. They wanted you silent, but you're balanced. They have lack of inner joy. They're going through a dissatisfaction. They could be overindulgent, materialistic. They only care about themselves. They wanted you fighting with them and not moving ahead, planning your life. There's a King of Wands that's been exposed. This king, work with the King of Wands, whatever. We're repeating the same shit. They wanted to not look childish here about stealing your wheel of fortune. They were trying to hide, putting you in mental entrapment. They were trying to keep this a secret, especially faking your death. They do not have UFO coverage here. There's a Queen of Pentacles that feels abandoned by a King of Pentacles. There's a Divine Feminine here that moved away from a neighborhood that you rejected. These people trying to assassinate you because of who you are. They couldn't cause a fire to your home. You're gonna have a home and a marriage, and it's happening soon. It could be an indoor wedding and not at a landfill. It won't be a false foundation marriage. These people said that you were shallow. They're trying to hide evidence about debt, paying off debt by you committing suicide. This could be caught on camera. If someone watching you on a camera thinks that there's only you for them, they chase thrills, excitement, good times. They're hoping to desert you, where you could live in the desert on a horse with no name. Is it still recording? I have to pack up my tarot cards in my backpack because each time I'm done, because I need to be able to take off and leave in an emergency situation, you know what I mean? And also, every time I go to the store and stuff like that, run errands, I have to take certain things with me or they'll get stolen. There's evidence on what they did to you. You've been having sweet dreams. These people are getting bad news for using their professional jobs to try to get you to feel lonely. Be blind to people taking your spiritual gifts and or your both your inheritance. They want you needing aid, this vow that they never live and learn from. That you're reserved from all these people and all this shit because they couldn't curse your life, or because you're reserved, they wanted to curse you and bully you, take your blessings, try to rob you. They're pissed now because they're sick. Their collaboration to continue to coach people not to love you going through loss. This was their main goal. Giving you bad luck, stopping your life, trying to trap you, trying to keep you in fright, sacrificing you. They did not hesitate to cause you death. This false alliance worked around the schedule, didn't work. They didn't want you to persevere. They wanted you to face confinement. Now these people are in bed like this watching you. You have friendships here that are not going to put you through a nightmare. Or your friends worked. Your ex-friends from your inner circles from way back in the day were part of trying to put you through nightmares. They didn't want you ready. They didn't want you to relax. They wanted to stop destiny and fate versus fate shit crap. Their idea didn't work to stop this, to gain off of you. They didn't want you to triumph. They're not sorry for overindulging. They were told to stop. Someone you were married to just is not sorry for protesting. Working with other people, promising, giving commitments to other people to try to give you natural disasters, accidents in your life. They didn't want you to be okay. There's a family that took gifts from you. They try to get you to lose your ancestors, try to get you to be psycho, crazy, insane, not relaxing. They paid people to stress you out. They used their imagination. Nobody wants to compromise with them because it's shown that they're a prideful person. They have disturbances. All these people want to do is just keep you homeless, stealing real estate. Now they're thinking about how they made you homeless, try to cause you conflict, overload you, so you didn't love yourself and care for yourself and not get justice. False commitment to a sweetheart. Their strategy didn't work. To puppet you. They wanted you to feel withdrawn from their energies. They don't want to hear it that you're an original person, or they said that you were stubborn, you were not an original, authentic person. What they thought up here with the third wheel didn't work. Their masks have fallen. There's a mature man in their thoughts over losing everything and facing imprisonment. They wanted you to get a message of concern and for your journey to end with the community. There was a corrupt officer that wanted you in they worked with a corrupt officer quickly to put you in despair and cause change and death to you, to stop you from moving forward in your life, continuing to have a family life. They wanted you in poverty, toiling in labor. You could be getting sudden wealth over your job because these people stole from you. They worked with the main male in reverse. Could be a false judge or a lawyer. Worked with, or let's see here. I have ear infections and my sinuses are hurting me, so I don't feel good. So bear with me, guys. There's a lawyer in reverse. The High Honor Nose worked with the main female in reverse as Queen of Wands to try to give you judicational issues that get paid by a mature woman. She paid exes to courtship you, to cause you courthouse issues, to make you not look innocent. There's a Queen of Pentacles that wanted you to lose a child in a court case. Take it how it resonates to your story. Yeah, this lawyer in reverse worked with their thief ex, a married man that had lovers in your house, and you knew about that. They wanted you concerned. Sometimes I smell men's cologne when I was staying in the storage room. I had to go in there to use the bathroom, the master bathroom, because that's where the tub was. So when I would pass through the room to get to the bathroom, I could smell men's cologne. They try to cause you bad health, give you a message of concern. These are all false people in your life. Or they wanted you to get a message of concern about you being a criminal. For whatever the fuck they set you up for. There's no luck on these people's side. Wait a minute. Hold on. Fuck. Luck is not on the side of these stubborn people that are jumpy now over your abundance. Your good work has pulled the rug out from underneath these assholes that didn't want to go to prison. You stayed in your bare strength. You continue to be adaptable. You're an abundant energy. These people try to trap you in a jar, and that's been exposed. You're getting a new car soon. God's protecting your car. These people are losing their ancestry protection, or they wanted you to lose your ancestors, but you stayed in your strength. These people wanted you off balance, and they lied about being copycats, these energy vampires. Continue to stay in your wisdom over these nervous people that only want your abundance and want you to nurture them. You're being protected right now by the divine. They didn't want you to nurture yourself, so you didn't get a proposal. Your awakening has brought a proposal because it's proven that you're a loyal person that's locked in. These people tried to be sly and slick, and that's been exposed. Or you're clever and they know now. And it's been exposed that they didn't want you to use your discernment. Your ships are coming in, you're moving. You have a new life coming in. Continue to use your intuition on all these people coming after you. You're taking off with new opportunities, with new people, new groups. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe. Always remember to heal within, and may Source be with you. Please have a blessed... My hair is crazy today. Please have a blessed night. Always stay balanced and at peace. That's the most important thing you can do for the times that we're going through right now. So always stay aligned and stay in love, stay in peace. I can't say it enough. Love you all. Bye.